time to swatch some new gouache. I may have a paint problem. This is Miya Gouache, which you might recognize as the company that does the little jelly cup gouache. No interest in jelly cup gouache. You've seen my stuff where I'm working with the Color gouache, torturing myself with the Color gouache. This just, it does, the jelly cups don't interest me. I don't want it. I feel like I'm wasting paint. They take maintenance and everything like that. Look, they have tubes. They've had tubes. They have not been available in the US, but I managed to find some by accident, actually. Surfing the web for something else, and I found an ad, and I followed it and found this. So they have up to a 36 color set, and it looks like the sets all come with different colors. That's a trap. But I couldn't find the 36, so I have the 24. And we're gonna swatch them. But yeah, I think it looks really nice and it's pretty nice to work with. which is generally what I've heard people saying about their jelly gouache. So there you go. But yeah, I wouldn't consider these bad at all. I consider these actually pretty nice to work with. So hopefully, well, as we get down there, I'll be using these more. And it has some interesting color and color combinations. So it kind of gets those nice dusky colors that are kind of like that are in the Sui gouache, but mixing to those was pretty easy. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I have the big one coming to swatch as well. So alright, okay, so we're gonna come back, and it's been a while since I swatched these and I haven't had a chance to paint with them yet, but we're gonna come back to the Miya Himi gouache. Yay! And I'll link back to the video where I did the swatch below, but this is the swatch of the colors that I have. I found you can actually get Miya Himi in tubes. And that's what these are. They are tubes of Miya Himi gouache. This one came with, I forget how many colors, a lot of colors. 24 colors set. And I know that they make huge sets of the tubs that you can get. But this is what I was able to find in the tubes. I don't want the tubs. I don't want the little jelly cups. I don't want, and I know there's a couple brands that make them now. Any kind of gouache in a pot or anything like that is a no for me. It's gotta really come in a tube. I feel like I'm wasting too much, and after dealing with the mess of Zenicolor and having to put those in a pot basically in little thing and work with them, it was a nightmare, and I would like to stay with tubes. However, Miya Himi gouache has gotten a lot of really good reviews. A lot of people use it, and I did want to try it, and so I found these tubes. And when I did the swatch, you know, the colors are brilliant. So this was done now over a year ago, and look at how brilliant these still are. Like, just beautiful. They mix kind of dark. There's not a lot of pigment info, I don't think, on these. Just said what color they were, and they came in these kind of flip tops. So I am going to follow a paint along video, which I will also link down below, and I'm going to go ahead and actually paint something with these and have a good time doing it. So we'll see how well that goes, and I will see you when I am done. Alright, I've got my colors set up. I have palette for mixing. I have a drink. We're gonna see what we can do with this, and so I'm following a paint along from Easy Peasy Art. I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but we're gonna try it. I'm just going to follow along. Starting off with some sky blues and such. I'm just gonna make sure sound is off. Watched this a few times, but I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Ooh, that's... Oh, I forgot about this. So the Himi gouache. This is sky blue. Their colors, I don't know if you can tell that, like, that's way darker than, I forgot about that. The Himi ones, the colors on the tubes do not really match the paint. So I'm going to remember to use my swatch book. That's why you do swatches, everyone. So I just realized I was gonna like, oh, here's the sky blue, this is exactly what I need, and it's not. Actually, to get that color, I think maybe they're acid blue if I water it down, because their sky blue is really purple.
But I know the road is long. I wonder if you could use some company. I'm headed out that way. So what I'm trying here to say is I wouldn't mind if you came along with me. Take a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday. Tank of gas we got, but I can top it off if you get the snacks. We got a couple hours of daylight, and we've been feeling alright. Heading out and never looking back. On a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday. The way you're looking at me right now, girl, I know what's coming. You got your eyes fixed on me, and I know what that look means. You've been waiting far too long for you and I to be alone. I can't hide from you, girl, anymore. You got me cornered, make you move. It's time to bring the heat. So light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. And light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire. My heart is melting in the palm of your hand, so take things slowly. The flame is hot that we are making, I can barely breathe. No need to rush this feeling, it's what you and I are needing. Let's take our time and fan this flame. Give each other over and over when we both need. So light me up.
well, there we go. Yeah, overall it wasn't too bad. Not my favorite. Definitely not something that I plan to buy again. But, I mean, the colors don't really match the tubes. The colors are actually really brilliant. I mean, getting some of these nice jewel tones as well as deeper tones was actually really, really nice. So I'm going to start peeling off the tape here. And it does flake quite a bit. That's fine, it's gouache, it does that. Just gotta go very easy. Oof. And even though it didn't stick to the thing, oh gosh. There we go. And there we have it. A finished one with Himi Miya gouache in tubes. Yeah. So don't think that I would buy this gouache again, but overall, it was fairly pleasant. Had problems with it flowing off the brush, but it wasn't too bad. I just did in way more water than what I'm used to having to use. It is kind of a struggle to get some of this paint out of the tube, and so I did feel like I was wasting a lot more. We did have to do quite a few layers on this, which that's not the worst thing ever. It did layer well, so even though like it did layer well. The paint stuck to each other, and yeah, so fairly alright. I think I will move on to the next one now and try to use these up. These are gonna go in my use these paint pile. Versus something that I would buy again. But I do hope you enjoyed watching this. Again, if you'd like to support me, please check out my Ko-Fi link below. You can check out my other videos, and as always, I will talk to you again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and please, 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 please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you would like to see. There should be some video recommendations too. Check them out as well for other videos on my channel. But thank you so much for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.